negotiation establishing one of the first boundaries of European settlement this far north and west of the Susquehanna River was A, the Shamokin Resolution of 1749, B, the Albany Purchase of 1754, and or C, the Fort Stanwix Treaty of 1768. The sad part is one of those is ridiculously impossible, and I can't even tell which one it is. So we will go back to the West End for the first opportunity to guess wrong. Negotiating, establishing one of the first boundaries in European settlement this far north and west of the Susquehanna River was the Shamokin Resolution. Our gut says C, says the West End of the county, and that takes us over to the Divas. Oh, these luscious ladies they were going to go with. Glad they picked these. And you picked. See, we have a C. Well, you've noted that appropriately. Good work, Paul. Yes, no.
Our school board president says C.
Okay. Someone has referred to her as the smartest woman in the room.
So we're back to that is untrue.
She denies it. Okay, so we have two C's. Audience, care to guess?
C.
B. Oh, we love B. Is there a consensus to B from the audience? We'll say that's a consensus. All right, young Bruce, what do we know?
Now we know who reads the roadside historical marker near the Susquehanna Valley Mall. The answer is B.
The northeast corner of the land deeded by the proprietors by the Six Nations to the Great Council at Albany, July 6, 1754, was 1 mile north of Penn's Creek. It ran thence north of the west as far as your province extends. The Albany Purchase, which you thought it was just somebody from New York who stopped by the mall.
So a dispute over interpreting that boundary line was one of many factors contributing to the French and Indian, or otherwise known as 7 Years' War. All right, number 4.
21, which in the early 1800s, there was no public education in Pennsylvania. By the 1830s, though, Pennsylvanians were changing their minds about that because A, more Germans were elected to the legislature. We better do something. Or B, more Irish were moving here. Or C, a German governor pushed for it. In the 1800s, there was no public education. By the 1830s, Pennsylvanians were changing their minds about having no public education because A, more Germans were elected to the legislature. B, more Irish were moving here. And C, a German governor pushed for it. 21, the drinking game. Question. Welcome to the question. There's absolutely no way that you could know this. There's just no way. Okay. Well, we're starting to learn why Bruce Depot is so much fun at parties. Let's guess. Hey, they say hey, and the women say. You don't have to start deciding when I come over.
No, we were working on it.
Oh, no kidding. This is the long version. Okay.
So what do we want to say? It didn't originally pass, right? So I just said, hey, we're going to change it.
All right. They love A. And that is a pretty good school rationale because it was changed in the legislature. They thought that maybe it was time for a change, right? Okay. Did you convince the audience? How many say A? B? C? Oh my gosh, it's an overwhelming C. They hit the C note, and what does Paul or Bruce say about that?
The answer is C. It took this fellow, a German governor named George Wolfe, to break the cultural resistance ethnic Germans had towards tax-supported public, they used to call it free education. Unfortunately, because of his stand on the issue, Wolfe was not re-elected governor. Number 22.